where they were smuggling cigarettes. These cigarettes were smuggled from America and distributed to Tangier, Marseille, or taken to Naples, where they were sold. This went on for about 20 years, and the economy of Naples, along with the La Camora gang, relied heavily on these cigarettes until November 23, 1980. Another event shook the city of Naples, but this time, this catastrophe turned out to be in favor of the La Camora gang. An earthquake struck the city, causing more than 30,000 deaths in a single day. People started to wonder how a disaster like this would benefit a gang like La Camora. After the earthquake, the Italian government allocated a significant budget to rebuild the city. They gave this budget to construction companies operating in Naples. From where we say companies in Naples, we mean that all of that budget went to the gangs. They controlled the city as they pleased, taking money as they wanted. Thus, the La Camora gang, because of this earthquake, revived once again. They regained power, as we say, money is power. They entered the government's budget, built the city as they wanted, and took from it what they desired. However, what they needed was a way to build the city according to their own desires. That's where Scampia came into play. There was a building complex with a unique shape, almost resembling a ship. Later, we would find out why they built these buildings in this particular shape. Their power grew little by little, their wealth increased, but they still hadn't reached the level they were known for before the Second World War. That which she controlled the government and bought the police force. No one could speak against her. Italians across the board were under her rule, and she had not returned yet. The gang wanted to make a big move to regain control over finances. Here, La Camora decided not to limit themselves to Italy alone. They wanted to venture out into the world and see what was happening. During that time, the Medellin cartel, led by Pablo Escobar, was the largest gang in the world. They manufactured cocaine and sold it in America. The legend, Pablo Escobar, was amassing billions of dollars every year. La Camora saw that if Escobar, the seventh richest man in the world, was making such profits from cocaine sales in America, why not partner with him and bring cocaine to Europe? It seemed like a perfect plan, my Italian pizza-loving friends. Your friends had a good idea, but indeed, bringing cocaine from South America to Europe was a monumental challenge, with significant risks along the way. Here, the La Camora gang turned to us, the Moroccan Mafia, to help them. The Moroccan Mafia, known as the Rif Mafia, is one of the largest drug trafficking organizations in the world. Its headquarters are in Amsterdam, and its entire trade network is in Morocco. They would take hashish from Morocco, smuggle it to Europe, distribute it across European countries, and launder massive amounts of money. The extent of their operations was such that Europe was flooded with Moroccan hashish due to this mafia. This is how the La Camora gang joined forces with the Moroccan Mafia led by Dr. Macro Mafi. Is there anything else you'd like me to translate or explain? This is how the story of La Camora began, and we cannot say that this is the first time the name La Camora was recorded in history. It started with a small group, as I mentioned, protecting gamblers and later protecting traders. If someone wanted to engage in trade in Naples, they were told, "We'll protect your trade for you, just pay us a little." Eventually, they turned to theft and extortion, stealing here and there, and they evolved. Over the years, they transformed from a gang of only the poor and unsuccessful into an organized crime syndicate. They had a hierarchical structure, meaning there was a pyramid hierarchy. At the top, there was the boss, followed by those with money, those with power, those involved in fighting, and followers. Everything used to be about selling drugs in the streets, and the cheapest ones were found in the alleys. Because that car was a smuggler, they used to smuggle the cars from America to Tangier, then to Marseille,